Hello, we're Bonnie
and John, traveling with our dog Fiona. Originally from Southern California, we left our jobs behind, sold everything, and set off for Portugal's Silver Coast.
Join us on this journey as we navigate Portuguese residency, build new friendships and community, and discover the rich history of Europe. These are the escapades of Bonnie and John.
So this is part of the old castle wall and the entrance in Faro.
We went over to the cathedral in like the old part of Faro. It was built in the 13th century, overlooking the city and the Marina Bay area. Left Faro and headed over to Portimao, where we were having some drinks on the marina, and then we headed over to our boat tour of the Benagil Caves. I believe I'm saying that correctly. We keep wanting to call it Benegal, but I believe it's Benagil. Found the tour on booking.com and it was 17 euros a person and it was an hour and 45 minutes. It's called the happy hour tour because it left at like 4 p.m. However, there were not drinks included, which sometimes when you do like a marina boat tour for happy hour, there's some drinks, which is kind of what I expected, but this is not the case. But it was a really nice tour. We felt it was worth the money.
We stopped for a little tour of Portimao for a little while. We went on a tour of the Bengali Caves. That was pretty nice. I recommend doing that. Now we're just walking around a little bit.
Around from Portimao over a bridge, trying to find this area that we could see from the boat where there's these like boardwalk walkways. And we've came across this cute little town, walked around, went down to the beach, which we saw from the boats. And then we had dinner, finally found my piri piri chicken, which I've been in search of for a very long time. It was very good dinner. We missed the sunset, which kind of stinks, but it was still a very beautiful walk.
So we're out driving around today, exploring a little bit in the car. We just stopped in a little town called Altura, down in Algarve still. We're headed down to the beach right now. Take a look. So this is a really nice beach. Nice soft sand. Beach is kind of deep, long, real nice. So I'm currently on a walk out to the Anchor Graveyard in Tavira. There's a train track out here. You could also take the train instead of walking. About almost a 1 mile walk out to the water, or where these anchors are. So this is the Anchor Graveyard.
So we've had a really nice time down here in the Algarve. We've been to Faro, the city, out to the Bengal Caves in Portimao, and through a town called Carviero. And that was very nice, and did a little walk along the like boardwalks. And today we are in Tavira, and we stopped at a town called Elvira. What's the name of that? I don't know.
I don't know.
Cute. We'll have pictures of it. Only because we missed a turnoff and had to go 17 kilometers more and turn around and come back. So don't miss your exit or you'll be lost. So now we're up here at the castle and the church overlooking the city, which is very cute, and taking the sights.
Faro today. We stumbled onto this park in town. It's very nice. And there just happens to be some peacocks in the park. Let me show you. And also, right here, there is a little mini golf course that you can do. Pretty little, but pretty nice.
Say the name of the park.
I'll put the name of the park
Jardine.
in the picture. recommend coming to this park if you have some free time. There's also a cafe to sit down, just watch.
The Faro downtown center as we were waiting for our train to depart.
So this is going to wrap up our video this week on our trip to the Algarve, including Faro and Portimao and Tavira. We weren't able to stay a whole long time down there, but I think it was a good kind of taster of the area. What did you think about it, John?
I thought the weather was pretty nice. All the towns were very nice, the beaches. Overall, I thought everything was pretty nice. But I thought most of the city center areas that we went to seemed a little less Portuguese than we're used to. Meaning, honestly, you didn't need to speak any Portuguese. And I didn't feel as homey as what we're used to.
Well, I think it's also unusual that we ordered food in Portuguese and the waiters did not understand us what we were ordering. It was more like English was needed. They didn't even understand some of the basic words that we know. And they weren't Portuguese. They were from other countries. They were foreigners like us, but they didn't really understand. Would you ever consider living there, considering it's like the hotbed of places to go?
For me, it's not somewhere I would want to live.
Yeah.
I didn't feel the coziness that we're used to.
Yeah, it's very touristic, which where we live has a lot of tourism as well. But this place, it didn't seem like there was a lot of locals around. It seemed very much more visitors. I thought it was okay. I think it was very touristy. One thing I do have to say that the ocean or the sea was very warm compared to where we live. We live on the Silver Coast, so there's a lot of waves and it's a lot colder. Where when in Altura, when I went into the water, it was very warm and not any waves. So I don't think if you were into surfing, you wouldn't be able to go there. But it was really nice. It was warm and calm. If you had little kids and you wanted to float around or something like that, would be very nice. I thought the little downtown areas were cute. I really like the architecture down there. When we first started looking in Portugal, that was where we saw it. Was like a video from the Algarve, because there really wasn't a whole lot of videos out at the time. And I fell in love with that architecture down there. It's very cute. But we didn't want anywhere real hot. So that's why we chose more in the northern region. Anyways, but that's going to be it. We're getting ready to travel. And next time we will see you from another continent. Where's that? Ciao.
Ciao.
Okay.